Okay, how does he begin? Ashtavakra 7.
Entire universe is filled with God.
So he revised a little bit from the last Ashtavakra. Yeah, in the last Ashtavakra, you remember, Janaka says that either I am in everything in this world. You remember the last verse? This is the last verse. Ato mama jagat sarvam. Either I am in the entire universe, in the entire world. Athava, same as a Hindi word, or na cha kinchana. I am nothing. Yeah? Literally translating this last line is either I am everything or I am nothing. Yeah? From there we continue. Yeah, it's a continuation. So now as we go deeper into Ashtavakra, you should be able to link one Ashtavakra to the next, to the next, to the next. Huh? Yeah. So, Janaka ended with either I am everything or I am nothing. Yeah. I am all pervading in this universe. Either I am nowhere or I am everywhere. Here in this body, there in that body, there in that body. Yeah? I am that consciousness, that energy, that Purusha which is all pervading. Yeah? So why don't we see it? If everything is God, yeah, and even Janaka realized it, aho, Niranjano. Yeah? Then why don't we see it? What is required to see it? Yes. That takes us to the next sutra. The next sutra is Sa Sharir Maho Vishwam. Sharir, you know, body, and Vishwam, world. Parityajya, drop, let go. Yeah. Maya adhuna, by me now. Yeah. So the entire sentence is what? By dropping this body and this world right now. Yeah. Kutaschit kaushalad. Kutaschit, some. Kaushal, Hindi also word, no? Kaushal, you have a friend called Kaushal. What does it mean? Skill.
Yes.
Skill. Eva, only. Only by some skill. Paramatma vilokyate. Paramatma is God. Vilokyate is found. So the full sutra is by dropping this body and this world right now with some skill, one can find God. Yeah? Some skill is required. Yeah? He didn't specify what skill. Yeah? A skill cannot be put in words. Now you are 20 people attending right now. Huh? If I give a guitar to each one of you, yeah, you all start practicing from today. Will you all become rock stars? Chalo, even 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5, will you all become rock stars? Okay, even if one of you becomes a rock star, yeah, and can really play very well the guitar, can you explain that skill to the others who could not become? Are you seeing what I'm saying? Yeah? It is a skill. Yeah? But what is the skill? How? Yeah? That is each one's own personal journey. You got it? Yeah? Everybody will get there in his or her own way. Even if you are all listening to the same Ashtavakra at the same time, at the same age, yeah, in the same environment, still somebody could get enlightened and somebody could, treat it like entertainment. Yes? A skill is required. That skill only you can develop. Yes? It is the intensity of commitment of that rock star amongst you who becomes a rock star. Yeah, he put in so much intensity and so much commitment into that, playing it day and night and getting that skill, acquiring it, attaining it by himself, right? Same thing is required on this path, huh? I always say this thing, two things very important. Yeah. One, the intensity of your commitment. How committed are you to your own personal growth, my own spiritual growth? How committed am I? Ask yourself. Is that spiritual thirst strong enough? Or is it all very shaky? You ask yourself this thing. Only a person who is 100% committed, come what may, I want to do this, he can only become a rock star, right? Same thing, only a person who has that spiritual thirst, yeah, can attain this skill. Yeah? And the second thing required on this path is authenticity. How authentic you are. Yeah? Some people can use this knowledge to their own convenience, no? Oh, I am not the doer. So the policeman comes and catches you. I am not the doer. Everything is happening. Yeah? I did not break the red light. No, you break a red light, you will get a ticket. Yeah? That is not authentic use of knowledge. Are you seeing what I am saying? Yeah? Authenticity is very, very essential on this path, where you don't fool yourself. Yeah, your mind will fool you. Yeah, when you can be stronger than the small mind that goes out and gets lost in the Maya. Yeah, then you are authentic. Got it? So with your own intensity of commitment and with your own authenticity, will you acquire this skill? Yeah? So keep at it. Yeah? Kutaschit kaushalad eva paramatma vilokyate. With some skill, one can see God, experience God. Yeah, no, please do not imagine God is sitting wearing a tiger skin and has some jata and some Ganga water is flowing from his head. No, all that was nice as mythological stories. Yeah, but now you need to grow up. It's not in a body form. Yeah, he's talking about the Purusha. He's talking about the consciousness. Yeah, that is what he is addressing as God here. Understand that. Yeah, God has no particular religion, Hindu or Muslim or Christian, nothing like that. No form. Yeah? You like to worship Lord Krishna, Rama or Jesus? Beautiful. Go ahead and worship. Yeah, but understand what is the meaning of worshipping an idol. What does it tell me? Why do people do idol worship? No meaning or what?
Form of God.
How? You all did Diwali Puja, right? You did Lakshmi Puja. Yeah? You did Puja of Ganesh. Yeah? What was it?
It can be two ways. One, either ignorance and believing what you see, or you can see the God through that.
Yeah?
You see God in everything, so you see God there too.
Yeah. I'll explain to you how it started. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago, when this knowledge was really profound, yeah, and the land was really spiritual, there were many, many sages. Yeah, the sages explained about this consciousness exactly like this, but not everybody understood it, right? Have you noticed? You need a particular level of maturity to understand this, right? Yeah, not everybody understood it, and some people were like, oh, it's too complicated. So to make it simple for those people, what they did is that they came out with this pratha or ritual, yeah, where that consciousness, that God which is in me, is in you, is in her, is in him, yeah, that consciousness which is inside, I invite that consciousness outside, yeah, and I feel grateful towards it for taking care of me, taking care of this creation. Now when you invite that consciousness outside, it's invisible, na? So people found it difficult to understand. So this murti of Ganesha, of Krishna, is nothing but like a symbol for the consciousness that I invite outside. Yeah? And I pray to it. So if you really know Sanskrit, in the beginning of any puja it is said, I bow down to the consciousness in me and I invite it outside from the heart. So the first thing they do is they touch their heart and they touch the idol in front of them, and then they put water on the idol. Yeah, the consciousness gave you rain, gave you the water element, I return that to you. Yeah, the consciousness gave me flowers and fruit, I offer that flower and fruit to you. Yeah, the consciousness is taking the sun and the moon all around me. Sun and moon is nothing but light. So I take the diya or the lamp all around you. Yeah, that is the meaning of puja. Yeah, puja, born out of fullness. Yeah, that consciousness is fullness, no? Yeah, that is what was really meant. Yeah, what is the basic reasoning for ritual worship or idol worship. Yeah. And at the end of the puja, if you know Sanskrit again, after you're done with all the puja, they bow down again to the consciousness and say, now you come back into me. Yeah, it's a very, very sweet process. Yeah, a very honorable way to honor that consciousness within me. It's not outside. Yeah. So that form was given just for simple people who wanted, form. It was difficult for them to worship formlessness. Yeah. So understand this now and grow up from your mythological so-called gods. Yeah. So understand this, that now what God he is talking about, it is that consciousness, that energy which is in me, which is in you, which is in everything here. And a skill is required to see that consciousness in everybody and everything. Yeah. So Aditya came up with this diagram. What is this? What is it?
It's a cube.
It's a cube. Which side is up, which side is down?
It depends on how you see.
Exactly. Got it? Yeah. You will develop your own way, your own skill of looking at it. Yeah. There is no fixed path. Any scripture is here. After that, you have to walk. Yes? So don't hang on to the scripture. Don't hang on to the signboard. Sit and meditate. Yeah? Do manana about what is this consciousness? How do I see it in everything? How do I see it everywhere? Yeah? Meditate. Be with yourself. God is permeating everywhere. He gave you many examples today. Who remembers? Yeah. So many examples he gave us, no?
Yeah, sugar and sugar cane. Earth and seawater.
And
Bubbles.
This is the most important, because again and again in Ashtavakra this will be repeated. Yeah? Yatha na toyato. Toy is a dew. On the flowers early in the morning, on the grass you will see a dewdrop. Yeah? Toy is a dewdrop. Bhinna. Bhinna, different. So, just like a dewdrop is not different from what? Taranga. What is a tarang?
Waves.
Wave. Huh? Phena. अरे बोलो बोलो हिंदी वर्ड है. Foam. On the water there is foam, na? Huh? Foam. Budbuda.
Bubbles.
Bubble. Yeah? So what is he saying here? A dewdrop is not different from a wave, foam or the bubbles in the water. They are all the same. They are all water. Yeah? Just like that, Atmano na tatha. Yeah? The soul or the consciousness is not bhinna, different from Vishwam, this world. Yeah? Atma vinirgatam. Yeah? Just like that, this soul or the consciousness is not different from this world. Yeah? So what is he saying here? The Purusha and Prakriti, they look like two different things. Yeah? But really, matter and spirit are not different. Yes? Today even science has proved it. Yeah? Matter does not exist. You know this, right? Yeah? Matter does not exist. Yeah? It's not even a particle, it's just a wave. Everything is nothing but a wave. Yeah? It's a vibration. Some vibrations are clubbed together very close. Yeah? And they appear like matter. And some vibrations are far away from each other. Yeah? And they appear like air or space. Yes? There is nothing like matter. Even science has come so close to spirituality today. And we are so lucky to be alive in this day and age where quantum physics literally speaks spirituality. You know? Yeah, those who don't know much about quantum physics, watch Cosmos. Have you watched Cosmos? It's free on Netflix. You know? Yeah? So those who have Netflix, start the series Cosmos. There's a new one. Yeah, don't watch the old one. Yeah, there is the latest new one, done much pretty and very beautiful with more technology. Yeah, very well done. Yeah. So he says this world is not different than the soul or the consciousness. They are not two. They are the same. It is just one consciousness. Yeah. This body may appear like Prakriti. Yeah. As if it is run by Purusha. Yeah. But the Purusha and the Prakriti are two different forms of the same energy. Just like water and ice. Two different forms of the same thing, no? Got it? Yeah, the same water can become water vapor. Just like that, Purusha and Prakriti are not different. Yeah. So, don't get stuck in people, things and situations. Yeah. They are nothing but bubbles on the water. How long does a bubble last? Few seconds and it's gone. Yeah, one bubble calls itself Rishi and one bubble calls itself Bharadwaj and one bubble is Raj. Yeah. These bubbles just come up and they go. Yeah. Don't give too much importance to these. Drop, drop, drop. Yeah. Then he gave you homework. What homework did Guruji give you? Who remembers? Even if some bubble is troubling me, what happens to me? I keep thinking about that bubble for the longest time. He's talking about a person who is bothering you. You remember? He gave you the homework. Think of a person all day. Yeah? And you will see how your mind keeps changing about that person. Suddenly you like the person, you don't like the person. Then you are okay with the person and then you say, okay, this is not so bad. You remember? He gave you this homework. Yeah? So, homework number 1 or 2. What is it? Yeah? Homework is think of a person for the entire day. And see, set a reminder on your phone now, so you have technology. Think about this person only. Yeah? And see how your feelings, your mind, your thoughts about that person keeps changing, keeps changing, keeps changing. Yeah? If you don't have control on your own mind, how can you have control on his or her mind, tell me? Yeah? Drop this attachment to these bubbles. Drop these expectations that you have from these people. Yeah. See the whole world as bubbles on the surface of Brahman. Yeah. This Brahman consciousness is like an ocean. And in this Brahman consciousness, you have people coming up like bubbles. Somebody is like a big wave. You feel finished. I'm dead now. Yeah, and somebody is just like a little dewdrop in your life. Yeah? Did you understand the sutra now? Yeah? Drop attaching over importance to the wave or to the dewdrop. They are all but water. Yeah? And he gave you one more homework. He said, if the person hates you or is jealous of you or hurts you, see that behind their hatred or jealousy, what is there? Who remembers? Love. Yeah? Even if somebody is screaming at you, you did not keep this in the right place, that is in the wrong place, that person has love for what? Love for what? perfection, na? Yeah? Love for discipline, love for cleanliness. Yeah? So see, every person who is hating you for something, yeah, behind that there is a love for something. That is why that hatred has come up. Yeah, that's your homework number 2. Yeah, whoever these people are in your life who hate you, jealous of you, hurt you, irritate you, or say something to you, just see, quietly look at them without saying anything to them. Yeah, what is it that this person loves, because of which he is right now angry with me, or jealous of me, or irritated at me, whatever, or hating me? What is it that he loves or she loves? Yeah. You will come to this final conclusion that love is not an emotion. It is your very existence. Yeah? A skill is required. Yeah? So that's your homework for the week. Look at every person you love or you hate. Yeah? This is also a form of a bubble on the surface of the Brahman consciousness. Yeah, look at a thing, yeah, you like or you hate, your car, your house, your phone, yeah, whatever it is. This is also just a bubble on the surface of that Brahman consciousness. Yeah. What attachment, what aversion, drop. Everything is the same. I am also a bubble on the Brahman consciousness. That thing is also a bubble. What is the attachment to your, what is the latest attachment? Apple, iPhone 6 kya? 6 plus, something like that, no? Yeah, see your new attachments. Oh my God, I can't give this phone to you. Yeah. Drop, let go. Open your palms. You've closed your fist very tight. Yeah. Attachments is nothing but keeping your fist so closed. Yeah. This is stress. Let go. Open. Drop. Yeah. Everything and everyone is a bubble. Skillfully observe these people, situations and things in your life and see all the emotions that are arising in you and changing and changing and changing. Yeah? Rise above them and establish in the changelessness. You remember last week? Changelessness? Yeah? You, the self, is that changelessness. Everything is changing outside. These people, these bubbles are rising and falling, so they are changing. Right? These things are changing, situations in life are changing, but I am that changelessness. You establish in that changelessness. Yeah? So homework number 3, meditate. Are you meditating? Everybody? Every day? Yes, every day some time I give to myself to be with that changelessness. Yeah? And then he explains so beautifully how this Brahman consciousness, yeah, is all the same. He gives you many more sutras, no? Yeah? Who remembers the next one? Tantu Matra. What is Tantu? Tantu is thread. Thread. He says Tantu Matra. This cloth is made of thread. Tantu means thread. Got it? So tantu matra, thread only, bhaved, is. Eva pato. Pato means cloth. Yeah. This cloth is nothing but thread. Yeah. When it is woven together into this piece of cloth, do you see it as thread? Yeah. Exactly, that is the problem we are facing right now. Yeah. We see everything as people, situations and things. We see everything as matter. Yeah. We cannot right now see it as the same consciousness. Yeah. So he's explaining it to you so beautifully. Just like in this piece of cloth, it is nothing but thread. Like that only, wake up and look at everybody and everything. Yeah. Atma tan matram. Yeah. This world, this Vishwam, everything around you is nothing but Atma tan matram. Tan matra means what? Tan matra. Tan matra is the smallest, smaller than the smallest, like an atom. Yeah. So, Atma tan matra. In the atom or the smallest thing in this universe, there is Atma, the consciousness. Yeah. Atma tan matram evadam tad vishwam vicharitam. Yeah. This consciousness is in the smallest, the minutest atom. Yeah. Evadam is. Tadvad, like that. Vishwam, yeah, vicharitam. Yeah. This consciousness or this Atma is all pervading throughout this world. Yeah. Understand it like that. Think like that. Yeah. So the whole sutra is just like cloth is only a thread in reality. Just like that, this entire world is nothing but the consciousness. Got it? In Sanskrit, it's not, the words are placed, a little different from English. Yeah, but understand the meaning of it. Just like a cloth is only thread in reality, just like that, the world is nothing but the consciousness. Yeah. One more example. Yathaiva, like, just like. Ekshu rase. What is ekshu? Sugar cane. Ras, juice. Got it? Kliptam tena vyaptam sharkara. Sharkar, sweetness. So sweetness is vyapt. Vyapt hona, pervading, all pervading. Yeah. Kliptam also means pervading. This is poetic license where you can use two words to emphasize the fact. Yeah. So he's saying, just like in a sugarcane juice, yeah, sugar is, or sweetness is all pervading. At this end, at that end, at the center, in the periphery, just like that. Tatha vishwam mai kliptam. Just like that, this world in me, mai is in me, kliptam is pervading all inside me. Maya vyaptam nirantaram. I am only vyapt. Again, I am pervading. Nirantaram, Antar, gap. Nirantaram, without a gap. Yeah? I am pervading in everything and everyone. Yes, I am that consciousness that is pervading in everything and everyone throughout this world. Beautiful, na? So nicely explained. Yeah. So, how does it happen that I don't recognize it? Why don't I see it? What happens to me? What happens to my mind? Tell me. Bolo, unmute and talk.
The mind gets stuck, gets attached. Things, people, objects.
Beautiful. And what is that called? One word for it?
Bondage.
Maya. Yeah. Maya is nothing but agyan or ignorance. Yeah. So, Atma Ajnana. Yeah. Atma Ajnana is ignorance or Maya. Jagat Bhati. Jagat means this world. Yeah. Bhati is perceived, to perceive. Yeah. Because of ignorance or on account of ignorance or Maya, the world is perceived Atma Jnana na bhasate. Once you get Atma Gyan, what is Atma Gyan? Yeah. This self-awareness, this understanding, this wisdom. Yeah? Once this knowledge dawns on me, na bhasate, it does not appear the way it appeared before. Yeah? So, on account of ignorance, I see the world or I perceive the world. Or on account of Maya, I get lost in the world. But once knowledge dawns, this world disappears. Yeah, I don't see it the way I used to get stuck in it. Yeah. In so much time being in knowledge, have you noticed there has been a little bit of maturity in you? Hannah? Yeah? Some years ago or some months ago or maybe even a few days ago, the way you used to get angry, now you don't get angry like that, right? Yeah? It is the same thing he's talking here. Yeah? Earlier when I was not in knowledge, this world was very strong, this Maya was very gripping. But now that self-knowledge has dawned on me, yeah, this Maya has lost its grip. Na bhasate. Got it? Yeah. There is no more illusion of this Maya. Yeah. And then he gives you a very beautiful example. Rajva. What is a Rajva? Rajju. Have we done this before? Hanna? We've done it. Rajju is a rope. Yeah? So Rajva Ajnana Dahir Bhati. I see in the dark, I see a rope lying on the road. And what do I start thinking it is from a distance?
Snake.
Tag Jnanat Bhasate Nahi. After there is more light, it does not seem the same. I don't perceive it the same. Yeah? Rajva Jnanat Agyanat Dahir Bhati. Just like a rajva or a rope appears like a snake, Tagyanat, after I have some knowledge or after some light dawns on me, it does not appear so. Bhasate nahi, it does not appear so. Yeah? Or the illusion disappears. Just like that it is. Yeah? Wake up and see this. Everybody and everything around you is nothing but that consciousness. Yeah? You are disillusioned. You think it's a big snake coming there to bite you. It's only a rope. Yeah? So if you still think, that people are out to get me, this whole world is against me. Yeah? Big illusion. Drop. This moment, let go. It is only a rope. Yeah? Let go of that rope. Yeah? It is not a snake. He also gave many more examples of his own which are not in the sutras. One example he keeps repeating, tell me. What example was that? Loudly, I can't hear you.
Bubbles.
Bubbles ho gaya. It is already there in the sutras. There's something which is not in the sutra, but Guruji gave it as an example. No? When you go to a goldsmith, you think, earrings and necklace and bangles, you look at it as different entities. What does a goldsmith say? Oh, I don't care, it is all gold. He puts everything in the same weighing scale. For him, there is no difference. Are you seeing this? What I'm saying? You see people and situations and things. Yeah? For that goldsmith, it is all the same. In the same weighing scale. Yeah? And that goldsmith is not different from you. You are that. So hum. I am that. You do Kriya, right? What does Soham mean? I am that. So remind yourself, you are the goldsmith. Yeah? Stop seeing all these bangles and rings and necklaces, whatever you are stuck in. It is all gold. Yeah, it is all the same consciousness. So Guruji gave you homework today. Homework number 4. See the divine in everyone and everything. Yeah? You become a goldsmith. Yeah? Everything is gold. Drop seeing this names and form, name and form. Did you understand what he meant by name and form? Yeah? Rishi is a name. Yeah? And then the moment that name comes to my mind, there is a form that comes to my mind. Are you getting it? Yeah? A rose is a name. And the moment I say rose, a form comes to the mind. Yeah? I am stuck in name and form, name and form. Either I'm stuck in a person which is just a name and form, or I'm stuck in a thing which is just a name and form. Understand this. Yeah? The mind is stuck in nothing but name and form, name and form, name and form. Yeah? Drop this. Now, relate name and form to senses. You've done senses, right? What sense is name? What sense is form?
Eyes.
Sense of sight is form. Yeah? And name is
Speech.
sense of sound.
Hearing.
Sight and sound. Sight and sound. Sight and sound. These are the two biggest culprits, huh? Somebody says, "Oh, you're looking so pretty today." What happens? I'm feeling so good. Somebody says, "No, you're not looking good. Your hair is not looking good today. I do this. Oh, I'm not looking good." What was this? Sense of sound. Giving undue importance to sense of sound. Somebody's words are nothing but sound, no? Empty noise. Do not attach over importance to name and form. Recognize this. Yeah, so you recognize what is your weakness, sense of sight or sense of sound. Homework number 5. Or is it both? Some people are stuck in both. Beautiful women, beautiful scenery, something beautiful I want to see. Yeah, sense of sight. I don't want to see ugly is also being stuck, huh? Or I want to see this is also being stuck. I like what he said, I am stuck. I dislike what he said, I am stuck. Got it? Yeah? So, sense of sight and sense of sound. Check in these two, where are you stuck the most? It could be one or it could be both. Yeah, and again and again and again Guruji says, drop, they are all just like bubbles on the water. Yeah, in everybody and everything. Yeah, Janaka being the king, so humbly he was sitting at the feet of Ashtavakra and listening to this knowledge. Yeah, and he got it. Yeah, he was such a good disciple. It's so lucky, no? Yeah, to have a disciple who just listens to something and gets it. Aha! He wakes up. Aho Niranjano. Yeah? But he has no ego, huh? He does not say, "Oh, I skillfully found a God." Does he say that? No, no. Yeah? His heart and mind are so, aligned with Ashtavakra at that moment. He's sitting over there like an innocent child. Look at that beauty. So, you look into this deeper. You meditate this week, come what may, and you find your skill. With some skill, God can be found. Yeah. Daksha means skill. You remember he said Daksha. Yeah, and Daksha was what? The father-in-law of Shiva. What is the meaning of Shiva?
Consciousness.
Consciousness. This consciousness has also been given the name of Shiva. The Brahman or Shiva. Same thing. Yeah, it's all pervading. And the father-in-law of that is skill. So amazing, na? His daughter is Dakshayani, born out of skill. Yeah? So to attain the consciousness, a wife attains the husband, right? So to attain the consciousness Shiva, yeah, you need Dakshayani, skill. Yeah? Beautiful, no? So beautifully explained mythology. Yeah, like that, any god that you worship really has some symbolism, some meaning like this. Right? Yeah, I'm sure each one of you worships some god. Yeah. So homework number 6 for you. You will find out the symbolism behind the god that you worship. Whoever it is. Yeah, and you will tell us next week. ठीक है? Did I cover all the points of Ashtavakra 7?